Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Lord Exus, and I want to welcome you all to Citadel, Forged with Fire. So, what is Citadel Forged with Fire? Well, I didn't know about this game until today. However, this game apparently came out of its early access phase and into its full release in November of 2019. So, a few months ago, like 4 months ago now. Roughly 4 months ago now. And this is an open world survival crafting game that is completely seated and based around magic. So you are a mage and you're going to do magey things and kill stuff in a magey way with lots of magic. And you're also going to craft places to survive, build houses, forges and other things in order to survive in the world you are in. That world being called Ignis, I believe. And so I saw this on the Steam store and thought, I really like magic. Anyone that knows me really knows that I like magic combat, if it's done correctly. And yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. So I have played it a very little bit to get to grips with it, and yeah, I like it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a whole series on it, but I thought I'd do 1 or 2 videos on it and bring it to you guys. Because, you know, I'm a considerate guy like that, so I thought I would. So, we're going to jump into it today. I'm going to make my own custom game. Hopefully I can do that. And my own custom character. I'm going to go from there. It's probably just going to be the tutorial video. Oh yeah, we are in Ignis, so welcome to Ignis. So, yeah, I am going to do my own little starting tutorial video. That might take us up to an hour or beyond. And I'll see if you guys like it as well. Yeah, I quite like it, so let's do this thing. Custom game, so world name. I'm going to go with what I've been calling a lot of worlds recently. We're going to call this Avalon. I don't care about password. Player versus player, well that can be enabled. Player limit, I'm just going to leave it at 1. So I'll be the only person that can go into that world, right? And we'll leave the experience modifier as is. Okay, let's create game. Custom games require extra memory to run both client and server. May vary depending on the user's location you use creating the world. Why not? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are at the character creation screen for our character that's going to be in this world alone. It doesn't look like it right here, but the graphics are whacked up to full. Okay, so let's look at our character's head. We have a few choices. We're getting bearded as hell. I think I'm going to go for that straggly beard. That's as close to mine as it can be. Fortunately, I can't seem to move the character around, so that's the thing. And hair. God, that is... I meant to press next, but that is mullet as hell. That is Super Saiyan Jesus right there. Short hair. Do you know what? I'm pretty tempted to go for the skinhead there, the shaven hair. Yeah, why the hell not? Okay, what else we got? Body types. I don't care about any of that. I'm not messing with that. Okay, so let's go for skin color. Have that a little bit pale, because our guy, like myself, is pale as hell. Eye color can be dark, and the hair color. Yeah, we'll leave it as brown. That's my hair color. Fantastic. Okay, that's about how our character's going to look. That is the closest representation to myself in this game. So, yeah, make of that as you will. And, of course, we are going to call this boy Exus, because that's what every great mage ever has been called. Okay, let's get in. Okay, and this is the first thing we get. We get to choose the starting spawn location. So we have the Rain Court, the Heathcliff, or the East Reach safe zones. And I think for our own, we can zoom in, but I think for our own benefit, probably the Heathcliff, probably the middle safe zone, because yeah, that makes sense, right? We're directly in the middle of everything. Okay, let's spawn here. Oh, well, that's pleasant. Magically placed my skin back onto my bones. Awesome things. Okay, and here we are. Here we are. So that's the way out. And there's lots of stuff going on all around me. I'm just going to go around and pick up some of these little blue things. These are rune crystals. They give us experience when we pick them up as well, even though they're a resource. So I'm just going to pick up loads and loads of these, because we're going to need them. I apologise if it's a little bit dark for any of you viewing this right now. It's a little bit dark for me as well. So we somehow emerged out of this primordial fire. Not sure how that works. Ooh, wood. Can't pick that one up. Little 10 XP everywhere. Just pick all these boys up. If you want to see your character in third person, you hit the tab button. That is us right now. There is no zooming in or zooming out. It's just third person and first person. Okay, we'll pick all this up. Oh, another one there. Don't really want to stand under this. It's a bit warm. Whoa, okay, we hit level 2. So if you hit the K button, you get this come up first. So every X amount of levels, we get to place more points into damage, health, carrying capacity, or mana. For the first one, I'm going to add 20 mana. And then we get to our knowledge tree of what we are able to craft. We get 3 points initially. That's up here. We are level 2. That's our character name. So the first thing is I'm going to give us a stone-headed axe. Hold that down. Boom. Spent a point on that. We also have knowledge of recipes. Not going to do that straight away. And we have knowledge of buildings and structures. So that's the next thing. I think I'll give us a fire pit. Beautiful. Okay, what else can we do here? Actually, we will give ourselves the cloth hat. Beautiful, because then we unlock the woodland cloth tunic. Beautiful. We can also look at exactly what materials we've picked up. So 4 wood, 28 rune crystals so far. What we can craft with them when we have enough things to craft. It will tell us what we need. Cloth, we require yellow pine in order to do that. We also have a spell book. We have nothing equipped yet in order to use spells with. We are a naked man. Okay, let's pick up the rest of these. As many of these as possible. I'm assuming they're going to be used for important things. Okay, and before we walk out into the daylight of the world, there's someone here who wants to speak to us. Her name is Cordelia. Hello, Cordelia. Welcome to the land of Ignis, my friend. Lately, we have noticed various individuals emerging from this and other caves, seemingly forged by the fire of God's blood. The God King is said to summon heroes when Ignis is in need. So myself and some friends are here to help guide these individuals through their first few steps. Ignis is full of resources that can be crafted into useful items. I will give you some yellow pine, a plant native to these southern forests, which you can craft into cloth. Open your crafting menu and create 5 cloth. Fantastic. So that's what she's going to give us. I will hit accept. Okay, so we need to craft 5 cloth. So we bring up the old menu, we go to crafting, we go across to cloth. She's given us 10 yellow pine, 2 each for 1 piece of cloth. We just skip across to 5 and hit craft. The bar begins to go up. You can hit escape to come out of here and it will still begin to craft. We also get experience for doing so. So I'm just going to wait around and let that cloth get crafted. As you probably have, or maybe you have not noticed, we have no thirst and hunger bar, none of that sort of stuff, so we don't have to worry about eating, at least not just yet. And that's fantastic. Also down at the bottom right, the B buttons come up. This is the build menu. At the moment I am able to create a fire pit. That is all for my build menu because that's all I've selected from the natural build menu. Okay, so we have the 5 cloth. Let's talk to Cordelia. Excellently done. I have a feeling you will be crafting many items while in Ignis, each more valuable and complex than the last. Everyone has a knowledge menu where one can learn to craft various arms and armor, items to restore health and mana, the ability to construct grand castles, or even devices with which to fly. You gave me enough cloth to craft a woolen cloth hat, so I'll give you mine. I will also give you some bonus cloth and rune crystals should you wish to learn and craft the hats yourself, which I highly recommend. Be sure to open your inventory and put it on. All clothing provides a certain amount of armor, which is to the utmost importance in keeping you safe. Fantastic, thank you, Cordelia. Beautiful. So if you open our inventory and we go to here, we now have a woodland cloth hat. Let's equip this item, and of course we now look like a naked Robin Hood. Just in case you aren't getting that from there, let's tab this open. I'll spin around. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, I'm a sexy boy. Of course I am. Okay, fantastic. Let's talk to Cordelia again. It was wise of you to speak to me again. You have much to learn. The woods outside this safe, shielded area can be very dangerous if one is unprepared. You may find yourself in need of health or mana, struggling to survive. The crafting menu is again helpful in this circumstance, as one is able to create various edible recipes that help maintain health and mana levels. I will provide you with ingredients. Open your crafting menu to the consumables section, the one with the bottle icon, and create a salad. Oh god, Cordelia, you could at least give me something nice to do with meat and potatoes rather than a salad, but hey, I shouldn't complain, you're giving me free food. Okay, so we go to the bottle. Sorry, we should go to crafting first. Go to the bottle, and this is what we have, and she wants us to create a fresh berry salad, one of. We can come back out. So before we even get to go into the starting area, we're going to be here with Cordelia showing us what to do. Okay, so we've made a fresh berry salad. We can talk to her now. That looks quite tasty. I always keep several around in case of an emergency, and I will give you a few. You can consume them from your inventory or equip them to yourself for faster access during dire situations. Why, thank you. And I think we'll do that now. If we go over to the fresh berry salad, we will equip that, and it is now down the bottom left near where it says level 2 by the R key. Fantastic, thank you, Cordelia. The next topic we should cover is weaponry. Ignis is a dangerous place. Evil lurks in many places. In addition to combat, weapons can be bound with magic spells that serve other personal survival functions. For now, you should be familiar with the resources required to create basic weapons and where to find them. Caves, such as the one you emerged from, contain rune crystals, sticks and small stones that can be picked up by hand. If the cave is empty, have no fear. Resources in English regenerate automatically, and the ones in the cave quite quickly. Should you feel impatient or brave, the forest floor contains those 3 resources as well. Gather some wood, stone and rune crystals and become more familiar with them. Okay, so we require 4 wood, 2 stone and 1 rune crystal, which I believe we already have all of. No, we need some stone. Okay, let's go and find some stone. Run like this. So this is how the game looks. It's not too bad. It's running on the Unreal 4 engine. It runs very smoothly. Again, it's a fairly nice looking game. It's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Okay, apart from me and my man diaper strutting along in the nud, because why wouldn't we? Right, so stone. We require stone. I don't think I can. I can't influence anything here. Let's just bring up the crafting menu. So we do indeed have a stone axe. Let's equip that bad boy. Now, I don't think we can break anything within here, but a stone axe will do us well when we get outside. Also, that's not why I actually wanted to bring up this menu. Bring up this menu and go here. And yes, the only thing we can create is that. I don't think... Yeah, we're not able to create anything else as of yet. Which is a bit annoying, but it's okay. We'll get out of here. We'll smash some stuff up. So we'll leave this safe area and we'll collect some stone. Which we don't even need to leave the safe area that far, we can do it here. There we go. Get ourselves some stone. Okay, that's all we needed to do. Let's go straight back into the safe area and talk to Cordelia. We can also leave the safe area through those gates. Don't know what's out there. We also have this. It's quite dark at the moment. We have no torches to generate extra light. But this, at first when I jumped into one of these I thought it was hurting me, but this is actually regenerating my health. And if we go over here, with our really floaty jump into here, yeah, that was a bit delayed. This regenerates our mana, so natural pools of health and mana, fantastic. Okay, let's go back and see Cordelia. Back in our really weird spawning cave. Hello, Cordelia.
Uh-huh.
You have done well to find and acquire these resources. I shall provide you with a stonehead axe, the most basic weapons found in Ignis. It is equipped in the same manner as clothing and salads. It can be used mainly to chop at many resources like trees and medium-sized rocks, or infused with magical spells, which should cover right away. Oh, sorry, we should cover right away. Okay, so we have got to level 3. So we'll hit up the K button, and I'm going to give myself added carrying capacity. So we have got to level 3 and our weapons tab opens up. Cool. And we get descriptions as well. I probably should have read some of these out. But the Stonehead Axe. Stonehead Axe is an effective starter weapon constructed of basic wood and stone. This axe is versatile yet effective when dealing with close range threats. However, I'm not going to be using our axe for that. For me, the axe is going to be a tool, since it does have durability. I should mention, the axe is a tool for chopping stuff down, gathering resources. No. I am going to learn Solomon's Wand, or I am going to learn how to create Solomon's Wand. So, boom, we have Solomon's Wand. I am also going to learn how to create Wilderbane Gloves, developed by House Wilderbane. In the last Great War is a set of spell-casting gloves are built from common resources, making it very easy to craft. While primitive in nature, these gloves are more than capable of arming an apprentice-level conjurer. Sounds cool, right? And they actually do more damage, technically, than the Solomon's Wand. And we'll create ourselves, or learn the recipe for a staff, because why wouldn't we? Fantastic. And if we go across to crafting, go to here, that'll tell us what we need. So I need to get some yellow pine and some wood in order to create the Wilderbane gloves, and I just need some wood to create ourselves Solomon's Wand. So before we go on and do anything else, I'm going to go get myself some wood. I don't know if I can do that here. We can do that here. And we've got ourselves one yellow pine. So we can still gather resources from within the safe area. We just can't, or we will just be unable to build anything here, I believe. We also got a ghost orchid from that. Nice. Plenty of wood. And it just disappears. The tree doesn't fall down or anything. But that's fine. Daylight is, or day is breaking, should I say. Okay. So that's fantastic. If we go back in to the menu, we have some yellow pine, not a lot. And we go back to the crafting menu. Bring the weapons up again. Again, we still can't craft this because we need 3 more. I haven't actually made the Wilderbane gloves myself, so I don't know if they're any good. However, we can make 5 Solomon's Wands. We don't want to make 5, we want to make 1. So we'll do that. That'll take us a little while, and then we'll have our first, what I would consider the first weapon for casting. You can again do this with the stone axe, but I prefer to do it with the wand. Oh, hello, gigantic guy over there. Statue of some person over that wall. You look horrifically frightening. Okay, and we have Solomon's wand, so if we go into inventory and just right click that, okay, we now have Solomon's wand, but we can't do anything with it right now. It says craft and assign spells using the spell panel, and we're about to learn how to do that. Hello, Cordelia. This lesson will be one of magic. Of course, one is always welcome to hack creatures like a barbarian, but it is often far more convenient to leverage the spells at one's disposal. Similar to the crafting menu, everyone has access to a spell crafting menu or spell book. Ensure you have a weapon equipped before entering that menu and observe the purple hue on the right. The purple hue represents arcane magic, which is always available for creating spells. You will see 4 icons representing magic schools. Try selecting one representing self. Once selected, pick a glowing slot either side of your weapon icon on the bottom right and select craft spell. Once the spell haste has been crafted, test it out and return to me. Okay, so we will do that. Okay, so if we open this up and we go not to that, we go to this one. This is the spell book, and this is what she was talking about. The magic school on the right. It's really funny when it says choose skull, because you actually cannot. Yeah, you cannot to begin with, because you can't just click this button. Anyway, we're going to choose the haste spell, and what we do, we're going to place that in the right spot, and we're going to craft it. Fantastic. We now have haste, and if I right click on my mouse, boom, and we move a fair bit faster. Fantastic. Okay, let's talk to her again. A thrilling display and very helpful for evading enemies. It's worth noting that spells can be crafted over the top of existing spells. One does not need a weapon with empty slots. There's also additional melee binding which can be effectively used as a third spell, but non-magical melee strikes will damage the weapon with each use. Haste was created using arcane essence, but there are many other types of essences that can be found around Ignis. They are generally represented as bright glowing orbs rooted to the surface. They grow over. I will provide you with a nature's essence, and our next lesson will cover a more advanced but extremely useful spell. Okay, so she's given us nature's essence. Before she decides to make us craft that spell, what I'm going to do is go into the spell book, and I'm going to give ourselves arcane missile, and she's going to make us go over the haste spell, so I don't need to do anything with that right now. But this is arcane missile. As you'd expect, it is just the standard magic missile, but we can also hold it down for a big old charge, and bam. And as you can see on the right, that uses mana. Not a lot of mana at all, but it still uses mana. Okay, let's talk to Cordelia again.
Huh?
Here is an additional nature's essence in case you lost the one that I provided. Well, we literally just talked to you 5 seconds ago. But these can be obtained around green acid pools and look like bright green orbs. Check your map to see where these acid pools exist. I will get you to craft an important spell using nature's essence. Equip any weapon and open your spellbook. Apply the nature's essence to the coloured essence area, and you should glow green. And it should glow green. Select the utility magic skill and pick the slot beside your weapon icon to bind the spell to. Craft a spell. They have magical resource extraction beam. Fantastic. So we're going to hit accept, and we're going to do exactly as she says. However, I'm going to change it to the good old hand axe, because why not? Because strangely enough, it doesn't need to be a magical weapon for your magic to work on it. So we're going to come up here, we're going to grab one of the nature's essences, and we're going to drag it into here, and bam, we are now using nature magic, or crafting nature magic. So we have Pounce, Geyser, bark skin or extract. So of course we want to craft extract, and we're going to put that in the right spell slot, and we're going to hit craft spell. Beautiful. We now have extract. I don't know what the lightning bolt down there is, the 2,700 out of 2,700. Maybe that's how long the spell lasts and then it dissipates. I don't actually know. The easiest way to look this up, I guess, for us would be to go to this, and for me to go to here and see. Nope, doesn't say a lot. Anyway, we have this bad boy now, and we had this bad boy before, but now we have a spell on it. If you hit extract, you will notice I start gathering stone without taking damage without taking any damage at all to the axe itself. So that's not too bad. So we gathered some stone there. So yeah, you can use, as far as I know, any weapon to do this. Okay, let's speak to Cordelia. The extract bell is widely considered one of the greatest magical discoveries in the history of Ignis. If you have extract equipped to your current weapon and enough mana to cast a spell, you need only approach a tree, rock, or other medium-sized resource, take aim directly at it, begin casting, and hold your beam to magically receive resources from targeted object. Here is an extra wand I have. You will notice the different types of equipped weapons provide different combinations of magic schools for spellcrafting. However, every weapon accepts the self and utility schools. Feel free to experiment, especially with the purple arcane spells, to find a weapon and spell types that are most effective for you. Well, thank you very much. We've got another Solomon's Wand. That is fantastic. Okay, so Cordelia has more for us to learn. One is always able to pick up resources off the ground, but most will find extract much more efficient. You should get comfortable with using extract, as it is especially handy for gathering large quantities of resources such as enough wood to build houses and other structures. Give extract a try and gather a small amount of wood. It is important to note that as your power grows, your weapons become more advanced. Extract will scale and harvest resources at much faster rates. Ooh, that's good to know. She's going to give us some iron ingots for that. Fantastic. Iron ingots and wood. Okay. So you want us to use the extract spell. Okay. Specifically on wood. We've already got plenty enough wood, so I can just use the extract spell on anything. Which apparently I did there, but I didn't see the beam come out of her. That's a better one. Maybe I can extract from a stone wall. But we've got plenty of wood anyway. We've got 57 out of 25 bits you wanted us to get. So we get past that one, guys. Good work. You now possess the basic skills required to gather greater amounts of resources with ease. I have no need for the wood, so I'll return it to you and provide you with a couple of iron ingots. Iron-rich rocks can be found around the shores and lakes and appear grey. Check your map for inland lakes to find potential locations. I imagine you will one day construct an abode to create storage containers or crafting stations, so our next lesson will address the topic. Fantastic, and we have hit level 4 and not had to travel very far at all doing that. What is happening over there? Is the sun coming up? That is an awesome lighting effect. Okay, but before that, we need to level up. And this time, I'm going to give myself another 10 carrying capacity. And I'm also going to allow myself to learn the woodland cloth tunic. Beautiful. What else do we have here? Let's learn basic crowberry cream recipe. We can also learn a blue dye. I'm not right up to that yet. What we'll do first is we'll learn to make wood floors. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, I think we're good to go. We also have the building menu, and as you'll notice, we don't just have the magic section for the fire pits anymore. We now have wood. And we already have 2 things rather than 1. We have a wooden floor and whatever this thing is. Oh, a support column. Awesome. Very stout, short support column. Don't know why we'd be using that initially, but anyway, let's talk to Cordelia. There are many different types of structures available to learn and build. These can be found in the knowledge menu and accessed by toggling the icons on the left side. One of the simplest and most useful structures for newcomers to Ingus is the fire pit, which can be used to craft foods that are well suited for restoring health. Most structure pieces need to be placed on the floor of some kind. But the fire pit can be built almost anywhere. Learn the fire pit, gather a few simple resources, and build one outside the safety of this safety zone. Okay. So we actually do have to leave the safety zone. Wow, that flag is uber powerful at obstructing the sun. Yeah, that's pretty mad. So let's go and make a fire pit. The game is telling me to hit the O key to bring this up, but we don't need to. Okay, so we'll go this way. We'll go where we went out before. We also have these little mini vents, kind of similar to the ones that are in the cave. I don't know what's going on here, but they are spewing magma sort of trails into the air a little bit. Okay, so we'll just go out here. Awesome. So while I'm out here, before we make the fire pit, what I do want to do is go back to the spell book, and I want to hit this one up, Arcane Beam, and I want to put Arcane Beam on here. Beautiful, that's what I want to do, because Arcane Beam gives us this. How fucking cool is that? As well as Magic Missile, or Arcane Missile. Anyway, I know what you're saying. Why do you need two different attack spells when it should be fine defending yourself with one and giving yourself a healing in that? And my answer to that is, because I fucking want two attack spells. Okay, glad we cleared that up. So the next thing is to go into the build menu, go down to magic, go across to here, and we have a fire pit. Fire pit requires 10 wood. You can make it just about anywhere. So I'm going to just place it here. Fantastic. And then I'm going to come out of there, and you can just press E to interact with it. And we can craft all of these different foods if, of course, we had salt to do so. We do not. So we've just built our fire pit. Okay, let's go back. I like how that barrier opens to let us in. Very nice indeed. Okay, back to Heathcliff, or Heathcliff. I'm pretty sure it says Heathcliff. This place looking like Stonehenge up in here. I like it. Okay. Can't I just take this as my castle? No, it'd be too easy. Have to build my own place, right? Okay. Okay, hello Cordelia, I done what you said. Well done. You will find many different ingredients from a variety of sources in Ignis. These can be cooked into recipes you already know using the fire pit, and there are other recipes available for you to learn in the knowledge menu. Food is a great way of providing restoration over time, and advanced recipes may provide additional benefits as well. I cooked some extra steamed vegetables on my fire pit for you, but we should practice cooking using the fire pit to help you prepare for your adventures beyond these walls. Okay, so what would that be? As I mentioned earlier, the fire pit is a great device for cooking food that will help restore your health and mana over time. In general, meat is most helpful for restoring health, and non-meat options best for restoring mana. Most meat-based recipes require salt, which appears as a speckled white rock and is found on the southern shores of the ocean. I happen to have some salt, as well as some raw meat that I can give you to practice cooking. Use the fire pit and the ingredients I give you to create some salted boar. That sounds absolutely delicious. I could go for some salted boar right about now. So we're going to do that thing. I mean, I could go for some salted boar in IRL, but, you know, in the game we'll have to do. So we've got to go back to our fire pit, because you're not allowed to build in this safe zone area. This safe zone is fixed, I guess. Okay, where's my fire pit at? Here it be. Oh, it just explodes into flames as soon as we get close. So we interact with that bad boy, and in our consumables that we can make, salted boar is already highlighted, and we can craft one. And a little bit different, we actually get a symbol showing us what the fire pit is cooking, not at the side of us. Okay. Boom, and the crafting bench is finished, and we can pick up the salted boar. Fantastic. Okay, let's go talk to Cordelia again. God damn, it makes me think of Diablo. If Diablo was first person and had insane amounts of crafting in it, hey? Okay, well, coming back, Cordelia, we have the salted boar meat.
Huh?
Oh, it's starting to rain. The smell of that salted boar meat has me salivating. I have enough of my own food, so feel free to keep that for yourself. And here's a little crowberry cream for dessert. At this point, I'm determined you have all the basic skills to survive on your own in Ignis. Congratulations on making it this far. If you're interested, I have one final activity that may greatly enhance your travel abilities. Okay, Cordelia, well, I am interested, so let's check out what activity you have in mind. Ignis is a magical place. This town, for instance, is one of 3 ruined fortresses of a great house that once stood and was enshrouded by a magical shield to protect its important legacy. The priests of Neshan, though few if any remain, were responsible for many of the magical creatures you find across the land. They created magical transport portals to help enhance traveller mobility, and each of the 3 major ruins have one. These portals need to be activated first, then they allow instant travel between other activated portals. Check on your map for the location and interact with the one in this town. Okay, cool. Sounds pretty fucking awesome. Let's do that thing. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. So now that I clicked on it, I actually left a marker. That's awesome. I don't know what these things are. Seems to be like magical runes actually coming out of them. I don't know what they do. Okay, let's go up here. Okay. Got stuck on that ledge then. And this is our quick travel portal. Oh, okay. Okay, slightly more demonic than I was thinking. Okay, so we've done that. We can't, I'm assuming we can't travel anyway. She said the others weren't open. No, it is just the travel portals of the Heathcliff. Okay. That statue is massive. That would have took them centuries to carve that out of the rock. Okay, let's go. Okay, I activated the fast travel location Cordelia.
Huh?
Making use of these portals is recommended. When you explore the land, be sure to check your map for the locations of others, and remember to activate them first before attempting to use them to travel. Outside this town, the portals exist at the top of towers you will need to climb, or perhaps fly to the top of. There is nothing more for me to teach you. I'll provide you with some more basic items to aid your survival and encourage you to check your map for other helpful citizens such as myself. I just heard a word from a friend who may require assistance. Allow me a second to gather the details for you. Okay, so you do have one more thing for us. Gembok. I'm assuming that's Gembok or Gembok. Gembok actually sounds better in this case. Gembok, who is effectively the last remaining priest of Neshan, has apparently discovered something interesting in a cave and likely requires assistance at his advanced age. If you are willing to accept this challenge and assist him, I will mark his location on your map to help you find him. Best of luck. I am fairly confident you have the tools required to do great things, but for now, it might be best to test your skills helping with Gembok. Okay, I'll do that. Cool. And your training is complete. Go beyond the cities and venture into the woods. Okay. Thank you very much, Cordelia. You were very helpful in getting us started. I now feel confident that we can kind of do most things. I'm assuming I'm going to have trouble doing some things, but the game is pretty good at tutorializing me. So, yeah, there's a lot of, like, structures here. A lot of towers and stuff. Can I not go in them? Oh no, they're kind of decoration-y things. Yeah, they're kind of hollow towers and stuff. Yeah, you just kind of run through. Okay, well that's fine. There's a good view out from here. There's kind of a spiral staircase over here. Let's just have a quick run around, then we'll go into the woods, gather some more resources, start making ourselves a base, I guess. I think that'd be a good idea. Oh. Hello. Who the hell are you? Speak with Ebernack Heathcliff.
Huh?
Game on, fellow adventurer. You find yourself in Heathcliff, the former bastion of a great house. I am Ebernack, descendant of the family that once ruled the region. Like the other great factions, we were decimated during the War of the Houses. Despite this advantageous position atop a large mound, it is a longer story full of wisdom and insight, which I'd be happy to share with you in return for some minor assistance. You see, we were the smartest, most thorough house in Ignis. We worked hard and assured proper preparedness for most likely situations that might arise. Even this methodology had points of failure. Methodology. The foundation was solid, but the execution needed improvement. Let us build a new, more stable foundation. We need proper armor, weapons, so bring me a good amount of cloth. Okay, so this guy wants me to bring him cloth. He has a chest here that I cannot interact with. Okay, I did not know you were hiding up here, sir. Do you know Cordelia over there? This game has a little bit of an issue with not being able to get over the lips of different stuff. You actually have to jump to get over them, which is a ball ache. It also stops you falling to your death, admittedly. But okay, so we can bring him 30 cloth. The cloth is going to be more handy to me at this point in time, I feel, than him deserving to have it. So I'm not going to do that as of the moment. What I am going to do with my naked self is we're going to go to the crafting. We're going to go to crafting, and we are going to craft ourselves a woodland cloth tunic, because I have 15 bits of cloth. So we're going to leave that on. I'll craft myself that, and that'll give me a small amount of armor, I guess. So yeah, you're not gonna... Oh, you only need that amount of cloth crafted. You don't actually need to take that amount of cloth off me, because it already says 15. Unless when the cloth disappears when I've crafted this, that goes back down to 0. Let's have a quick look at this. No, it has gone back down to 0. Okay. Also, I have noticed I have come out of the wrong gate. I wanted to go the other way. So, yeah, we're going to have to make him... When we've got spare time to make 30 bits of cloth that isn't absolutely going to cost me an arm and a leg, because at the moment I require said item. So we have our woodland cloth tunic, 22 armor now. Here we go. Looking a little bit more magey, still got the Robin Hood hat going on. We're going to change that in a little while, I feel. Okay, it also increases our health by the look of it. Okay, so this is the way we came out first. So we're going to go through the magic barrier. And I'm going to... What are we looking like on the general supply? So we've got plenty of wood. Could do with some more yellow pine, because I'm pretty sure that's how I'm going to make all of my clothing for now. And we're very close to leveling up to level 5. I'll be able to gain the knowledge on crafting new things. Fantastic. Also, how are we looking on weight? 11.3 out of 60. You must always keep your carrying capacity very high in any game. Get your backpacks early. Do as much of them as you can. Yeah, keep that weight or whatever as high as you can. Stormwood, levels 1 to 12. Okay, cool. See if we've got trees to chop down. Let's see if we can gather, because I don't think the yellow pine is actually tree. Oh god, I saw something big over there, like a... That looks... You guys see that over there? That looks like a bear. Not a fan of that. Let's see if we can find yellow pine. Oh, it's just a rock. Is this yellow pine? This is not yellow pine. What about this? This is yellow pine. Yes, I will take you. Thank you. And like that, we've hit level 5. Checking there's no enemies around me. Kind of paranoid now. Okay. Okay, and with this, I'm going to add some more mana to myself. So yeah, we were meant to go to knowledge, weren't we? Let's go back up to this. Okay, we can't craft anything else right now. The next is Solomon's hat at level 10. That looks like, by the picture, locks away, that looks like an actual wizard's hat. That's going to be cool as all tits. Okay, what else can I make? I guess we should make more house stuff. There we go. There's wood roofs pack as well. So we've got the stairs, millwork. That looks like a door to me. Well, so we can actually nearly make ourselves a house, guys. So that's pretty damn impressive. Okay, let's go and gather some more stuff. Let's try and stay out of the trouble of enemies, all but the basic ones. I do see something down here that might be worth killing. What are you? You're a boar, aren't you? Is that a person? No, it's just a rock or something. Ah, yeah, we can get you. Nice. Stay back. Yeah, done. Awesome. Didn't get a lot of XP from it, but we do get raw boar meat, milk and bones. Okay, I'm going to take all of that. That was... Oh, God. You're a level 6 direwolf. I feel like you are a lot more of a problem. I should not have started this fight. I am out of mana. That's okay, I ate something, so... Oh, I'm out of mana again. Where are you going? Who told you you could leave? I'm not done with you yet. Don't run off. I want the experience. Shit, where did it go? Are you joking? Can't be chasing you all day. I don't want you to lead me into other enemies. There's a fucking bear over there. Oh, you can fuck off and stay with your bear then. That's it, come back. Putty. Never fought a mage before. Oh, yellow pine. Okay, well I'm going to allow that wolf to do whatever crazy shit that wolf is doing. We'll fight this boar. Oh wow. Ended him with that axe. Fantastic. So, suffering on the mana front at the moment. Really pissed off that that wolf decided to leg it and it was faster than me. I'm not going over there. There is a fucking bear. It will undoubtedly tear me apart. Okay, it keeps telling me to press B to bring up this. Let's press H. I don't know why it wants me to press H. It brings up the whole house system. Having other people online and that, well, this is my world, so, and it's only available for myself, for one character, so I don't know why the game's doing that. I need to craft things that can bring back mana much more quickly. The R button and the items in R are made more for health, I think. What have we got here then? This is made for mana, I think. We also have some milk. Consumed add +5, +10 mana, plus fresh buff, +1 mana for 30 seconds. Okay. That's not too bad. Okay. Right, so we need to gather some more wood and such. There is, I can gather wood from this fallen tree branch. I forgot I had this spell on here. Awesome, awesome. Let's gather some more while we're here. Also, there seems to be some nature magic odd things over there. Nature's essence. Cool, cool. We'll just drain the wood from this tree. That is actually pretty cool. You actually don't have to break your items by chopping down the wilderness, anything within it, trees, plants. stones, boulders. You can actually use magic to extract it. That's pretty baller. I like it. I like it a lot. What about these crystals? What are they? Can these be extracted, or these? No, they can. Rune crystals can be extracted from these. It gives us XP as well, which is awesome. It seems that most of the magic stuff in the game, or most things in the game, seem to require these rune crystals to create. Again, I'm not 100% on this, because what you're now seeing is the extent to which I played the game. Wow, this just keeps going. Okay, I did break eventually. Okay, let's go down into here. I don't know if the world gets any more vicious at night. I'm willing to bet it does. We can always run back to the safe zone if necessary. Can I gather you? I can gather you. Although you only have, you give me plenty of experience, but you only have X amount of nature's essences in you. Okay, that would make sense. So this is an acid pool, right? Okay, I only got like 2 or 3. I don't really want to jump in there if it's going to cause me health issues. Oh, and of course that drained my mana as well, because of course it did. I'm being a derp. Okay, let's mosey along. Let our mana recharge over time, or hit up the T button. That'll do the job. Pick up this yellow pine. It's ghost orchid. Okay, so we need to find a clearing. I want somewhere I can start kind of making a house. I don't really want to make it in the woods where things could be lurking either. I don't mind coming in here to grab stuff. I can't really see anything out of the ordinary in here. Can't see any animals moving or whatever. Doesn't mean there's not any though. What are you? Mushroom spores and mushrooms. No, I think I've got mana regeneration on at the moment from eating what I ate, because my mana is not going down. Here we go, yeah, the mana regeneration is worn off. Now my mana is decreasing. Wow, this mushroom takes some absorbing. Oh, hello fella. There we go, you are done. Let's take everything from you for now. Oh, another one. Beautiful. Nearly cost me all of my mana just to kill 2 boars, but hey, we're just an apprentice right now. We're just learning the ways of magic. Preferably I want to create a staff rather than going all Harry Potter on this bullshit, but who knows, maybe I'll prefer wands in the long run. Maybe I'll like the spells more. I like what I've got at the moment. Okay, maybe we take down this tree and we build a house here. Nah, actually I want even more open area, somewhere I can see around. This lake is nice. They said there'd be certain resources by lakes, didn't they? It wasn't salt, there was something else, like, is it some sort of iron? Well, this is quite open. Yes, I do see something moving over there. I can't see what it is. Is that a bear going up there or something? Over there in the distance. Not where the mushroom was. Wow, that curved off. Okay, well it's getting sort of dark. By sort of, I mean it's very dark. Okay. Nice flat area to make a base. He says as he wanders around in the darkness of night. That water's got a glow to it. Yeah, that is an unnerving statue. Wow, it is dark as tits. Okay, let's just move on a very little way. I have no idea what is out here. Hello? Oh, that's where we came from. I don't really want to cross over there yet. I don't know how big the area is. I've got to work with. So for now, we'll just use this little opening, this little grassy bit, to do what I need to do. Okay. So first we have this, a floor. Can I not place you in the ground? Why do you have to be on stilts? Why? There we go. Oh, insufficient materials. I need to gather more wood. Does that? No, it gathers the same. Okay. At least I'm creating myself a nice green light source to light the area while I'm doing my work at night. We just tab out of that. I am the magical fucking lumberjack. Don't even need to swing this thing. Just chilling out. Awesome. Sort of thing you wish you had when you were a lumberjack. Modern times, huh? Okay, so we've got one platform. Got another platform. If I make 4, that'll be enough of a base for a house, right? I think so. Let's go and gather some more wood. Give me your wood tree. Oh shit, that's a bear. Oh, okay. Oh, bear's only level 4 though. Oh, it also has a hell of a lot of health. Mistakes were made. Ow. Back, bear. Wow, we can actually really hit this. Ow. Bad bear. Okay, I did notice something. Fair pelt, milk, all that good stuff. Awesome. I did notice something when the bear was attacking, or more so with this axe. Now, it could just be me. But does that look like to you guys that axe now has a few chips in it where it didn't before? I could be completely wrong. I guess the easiest way is to look in the inventory, look at our axe. It's got a condition, you see, so it's 165 out of 207, so it's not that badly damaged. Also, I probably should have looked. Yeah, and our extract spell has decreased, so that's what that blue bar is around the edge of the box. on the extract, I believe, how long we can use it for. So they're like consumable spells, I guess. Okay. And one more tree will help us. We'll go over here. Go over here to where actually I did not see this by my platformer. There's a branch on the floor. Sorry, I thought I heard something, guys. It's not exactly the safest out here. Beautiful, okay. So we've got 2 platforms. Let's make 2 more if I have enough resources. I don't. Okay. Another tree it is. This big one over here. This one that's partly uprooted. Yeah, and I see that the blue edge of the square that the spell's in on my right mouse button is depleting. So that must be the uses of said spell. Obviously not all spells are like that, but resource gathering ones seem to be, or this resource gathering one is. Okay, fantastic. So that is enough to make our base of our house. Fantastic. And we have leveled up to level 6, which is what I wanted to do. Anyway, so if we go to here, I'm going to add more mana again. We need mana to do everything. A few things we're going to do. We're going to learn how to make ourselves roofs, which is fantastic. We're going to go back to here. We are... Actually, there's nothing I want to do in there. Yeah, we have to be level 10 before we get another hat. Okay, what else can we make? We can make ourselves bracelets with up to 3 magic properties. Magic amulet we can learn to craft. Cool, cool. Let's learn to make steamed vegetables. Fantastic. Cool, cool. We also need to make ourselves a fire pit. We'll put a fire pit in the middle of this. First things first though, we need to gather even more wood. We also, it's telling me to use the O menu. Oh yeah, we can make berry salad, which we already have some of. Oh, there's a bear over here. Oh, I'll kill you a bit faster this time, I certainly hope. Back. Bad bear. Get away from my base. Jeebus. There we go, down. Okay, some milk and stuff, that's fantastic. Beautiful. Yeah, Stormwood level... Why, did I cross over to somewhere else? No? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's go and get plenty of more wood, guys, because I only have 54 bits. So I'm guessing the game wants me to have a lot more for making the 4 sides and the roof of my little abode. Beautiful. Deleted from existence. I do wonder how much a wall costs to make. Let's have a look. That is a floaty jump. That was the weirdest thing I've seen. Did you see him spack out? You've been in the wilderness too long, man. You've seen too many things. Okay, let's have a look. So, straight wall. 20, only cost 25. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, so we need to make 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more. Seal ourselves in, then think about what the roof and everything else is. Cool, cool, and all the doors and that. So let's get some more. Let's aim to make my little shack before the end of the video, guys. I know it's not the most thrilling, exciting thing so far. I'm only beating boars and bears, and only just. Let's actually try chopping down this tree, because I am dangerously close to not actually being able to do anything if I do get attacked by the bears and such. This axe actually does more damage than my spells at the moment, but it might be a little bit better than actually chop down a tree with an axe. Hopefully the axe will be able to outlast. How much did that take the durability of the axe down by? Not that much. Wow, there should be an auto hack button. There probably is, and I haven't looked it up. As far as graphics go, the game is very pretty as well. It's done very well. I expected it to lag or stutter or really stress, especially since you have to pop into an online server, regardless of whether you're playing privately or with people. So yeah, none of that. It's not the best looking game ever, but it's very pretty for what it is. We're getting a few nature's essences as well, which is quite nice. Be able to make more spells. And I know what a lot of you are thinking, since I love magical combat so much, why haven't I showcased a massive amount of that and just stuck with 2 basic arcane combat spells? And that of the truth of the matter is, of course, this is also a crafting kind of survival-esque game. I don't know why the god rays are coming through there. I cannot see a moon or anything the other side. So the truth is, I want to kind of craft somewhere where I can survive, and then we'll get on to the combat. We'll do a little bit of both, hopefully. I chose this because it has magical combat, yes, but I have gotten into playing these crafting games, so I intend to do just that. Okay. Okay, what have we got? That, and that. How do we... Don't want to make a diagonal wall. Which way is the water? It's over here, isn't it? Wrong wall! Doesn't really matter. We managed to make a door, so that's fine for now. So, oh, we could have made double doors. Doesn't matter. What about a roof? Ooh, it requires iron. Even a flat roof requires iron. Oh, no, it does not. It does not. Okay. What did I do with the roof? How? How did that just happen? It says I created a roof and I don't know where I placed it. Did I accidentally place them on a floor? And if so, how? I am very confused right now. I have no idea what just happened there. That is something I'm going to have to look up, because I clicked on it and these all appear as straight walls. Interesting. It definitely took my resources from me though, so also interesting. Yeah. I have no points to allocate anything else. When I allocate the next thing, when I level up again, it will be one of these boys. Throne. Thrones protect a sphere of influence and claim ownership over a structure. Sorry, projects a sphere of influence. I believe these are your spawn points as well. Not for the beginning of every match, but if you die. Because at the moment, this is not mine. Luckily, I'm on a server on my own, but if someone else was to come onto this server or this world and walk up in here, they could just put their own throne down and claim this as theirs. Again, I'm not really sure what happened with the roof there. It just kind of disappeared and took my resources with it. So I don't know. I'm a little bit confused at that. Anyway, we have a basic bitch shack with the door on the wrong side. But then again, I was going to have the door now just fall straight out. I need to make a staircase going up there. So I've had fun with this, but I'm going to end this video here because other than resource gathering and making this a little bit better, there is not much else for me to do right now. I just wanted to do a quick one-off video and show you guys this game and see what you think. See if it's the sort of thing you would enjoy, and maybe some of you could join me in it in the future. Who knows? Who knows? But I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, because I very much enjoyed playing this. As usual, I've been your host, Lord Exus, and I'll see you guys in the next video. In a bit.